life-threatening situation. The President will be speaking on all stations shortly. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. The following message has been given authorization for release at the request of myself, the United States government, and the U.S. Department of Defense. This is not a test. I say this again. This is not a test. At 4:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the North American Aerospace Defense Command has detected the launch of 10 nuclear missiles that are both also believed to contain nuclear warheads that were launched from an unknown location. These missiles are believed to hit locations that are unknown at the sun. My fellow Americans, please stay calm while this attack is in progress. If you panic, it will make the situation worsen. At this time, as myself, the President, the President, is apparently being transported to a safe and undisclosed location. As of now, no matter where you are in the United States, you are prepared and ready to seek shelter underground. If you cannot find a shelter, the United States military will lead you to one. Gather food, water, clothing, medical supplies, phones, phone chargers, and a battery-powered or hand-crank radio with you to last for weeks or even months. We don't know when this nuclear attack will last. Well, good luck everyone on surviving this nuclear attack. This is the President, signing off. May God bless America.
National Information Center. This message is an update to the nuclear attack that was issued weeks ago. The nuclear attack has been ended. However, it may be confirmed that it's not over yet. Please stand by as the President or one of his representatives will deliver message over the emergency alert system.
I am one of the representatives of the President. As of now, he is unavailable at this moment. As of you all might heard, although the nuclear attack has eventually ended, the United States, well, it's not over yet. You heard correctly. It's not over yet. Observers have reported that these are not actually missiles, and there's no real missiles that will hit the United States. No, it did not hit. It did not come from the North Korea, or China, or Russia, or Iran. It has now been realized. Well, most likely the nuclear missile that were launched was from an unidentified entity which appears to be in bug, which has blue skin, and a yellow hexagon shape on its head. We don't know where this creature came from, and it has apparently been found out it has a name. We don't know the name is, but we are trying to figure out what the name is. Everyone in the United States, we shall now consider seeking shelters as of now. We're trying to figure out who caused it. That's all I like to say. We will figure out who was responsible for this incident. Thanks you and God bless America.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is an update to the situation that is ongoing. At this moment, a new discovery that has been found by the FBI that an individual named Durit, also known as Lidlbo, has been confirmed that he is believed to have launched the nuclear bombs, and he is responsible for these attacks. Everyone in the United States should stay in your shelters until the all clear has been given. Stay tuned to a station for your area to learn more upcoming updates as it will be followed. Stay tuned to local media outlets for further information.
This is a national emergency requested by the Ministry of Defense. Please pay close attention to the following details. A glowing individual upon the night sky is believed by the named Lidlbo from an interactive educational program called Bugbo. It is believed that he is carrying very dangerous lightning bolts that are shades of dark blue that is 1,000 kilometers long. Next, he is also confirmed to be also carrying tons of bombs that are highly toxic, and it is also shades of dark blue. Unfortunately, it can be confirmed that the Queen of the UK has been killed from the scene. Over 100 million people died from the sins. 94 million people have died from the attacks in the United States. And 6 more million people have also died in the UK. If you are listening to this message, you are expected to seek an underground shelter immediately. Please stay calm during the attacks. Panicking will only make the situation worse. Make sure to grab supplies to last for a month, like food, water, clothing, medical supplies, and a battery-powered radio with you. Remember, the attacks will last until the next month. So please stay calm during this situation. Stay tuned for more updates.
This is an Alberta emergency alert. You are in a life-threatening situation. At this time, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect for Toronto. Get to an underground shelter immediately. Repeat, get to an underground shelter immediately. Multiple reports are coming in that an individual named Lidlbo is causing chaos around the continents. It is believed that he has spawned extremely dangerous lightning bolts that are 1,000 kilometers long, that are now covered with dark shades of blue. Over 108 million people died from the attacks. In order to be protected, seek an underground shelter immediately. Make sure to grab supplies that you have until it's ended. We will be discontinuing programming.
Breaking news: an individual named Lidlbo is causing chaos around Europe and North America. Powerful lightning bolts and toxic bombs are considered to be very dangerous. The US government is trying to stop this figure, but we don't know when this will stop. Here's an image of what Lidlbo looks like, and it
This is an emergency action notification requested by the White House. All EAS participants will follow activation procedures in the EAS Operating Handbook for a national level emergency. The President of the United States or one of his representatives will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by.
We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions and details will follow. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast or cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House, to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air to provide news and information to the public in designed areas. This is NBC4 News. We will be discontinuing programming. You should tune to stations providing news and information for your area. Do not use the telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. We have interrupted our regular programming at the request of the White House. This is the emergency alert system. All normal programming has been discontinued during this emergency. This is NBC4 News. We will be discontinuing programming. You should tune to stations providing news and information for your area. Do not use the telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. The following message has been transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. To repeat, this is not a test. A global state of emergency has now been declared. There have been multiple reports of a glowing individual named Lidlbo, causing widespread destruction to our nation. It has now been confirmed that multiple explosions and lightning bolts have been destroying North America and Europe due to the powerful attacks occurring at this moment. The death toll is now at 1.3 billion people. The U.S. military forces are trying to stop this figure that is causing mayhem. If you are listening to this message, you are expected to take the following actions. Lock all windows and doors, cover them with wood or tape if possible, and get to an underground shelter. Make sure to grab supplies to last for months of food, water, clothing, medical supplies, and a battery-powered radio with you. An emergency action notification remains in effect until ended by national emergency termination. Remain in your shelters at this time until further notice. Stay tuned for more information on this situation.
What the heck you're doing to the human race, you freak? Well, if it isn't a green glowing spider trying to stop me from attacking the human race, which is so pathetic. Who do you think you're calling pathetic here, you monster? You just possessed my friend out of nowhere and just started to attack the human race like it's nothing. And now look at this. You literally made a whole disaster for the human race. Well, you should have known before. And also, how the frick you get? Well, guess what? There was a portal left outside through our world when you were attacking the human race. And I'm here just to stop you this instant. Like, right now. Well, I'm not to close that thing. But still, you cannot stop me. I am invincible. So, are you gonna face me, or what? Well, about that? Sure. Try me. So be it.
At 8:40 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, another individual by the name of Bugbo, also known as Grito, has spawned upon the night sky. It is speculated that he is going to fight against Lidlbo located in downtown Seattle. Due to the situation that is ongoing, at this moment, everyone within a 6-mile radius of Seattle should evacuate immediately. All airport terminals and train stations are stopped temporarily at this moment. The speed limits on the highway have been changed to 120 miles per hour. Stay tuned to local media outlets for further information.
All clear. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. Lidlbo has finally been taken down by another individual named Bugbo. It has been speculated that they have returned back to normal at Seattle, Washington, despite the takedown in Seattle. Massive damage has been caused around the world. The President of the United States will say about more info about the conclusion of this attacks. Stand by for this message.
Hello? I'm one of the representatives of the President of the United States. Again, he's unavailable at this moment. As I speculated that the fight at Seattle, Washington, what has appears with Lidlbo and Bugbo fight against each other. Well, they turned back to normal at some point. And it was discovered that the blue bug creature was possessed. And the blue bug, which was now been identified as Bugbo, and pink ant-like creature was somehow got his spirit revoked by this creature, which had led the USA into great danger. They have come to the real world from a portal in an unknown location in New York for some reason. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Well, after the fight, it's been speculated that massive damage has caused around the United States, Canada, Mexico, Asia, and Europe, yeah, these 2 continents. As well, despite all that $2 trillion will have to be paid just to rebuild the entire cities of the 3 countries. And the death toll has now somehow revived everyone back to normal due to this situation ending. Yeah, I said this correctly. The death toll of the attacks were 1 billion people. Yeah, they immediately got revived by Bugbo, as he stated that the people who were killed by Lidlbo shall be able to be recovered. Let's never forget the attacks of the day that happened. Well, despite all that, if you want to help us, we will build our nation together. Please consider donate us at GoFundMe.com. It would be really helpful if you donate us. If you don't want to donate, that's perfectly fine. You can just go without us and enjoy your time. Again, we will stay strong because with the goddamn USA, and we will stay alive. And we will keep protected. Now I'll be signing off thanks to this message. Again, if you want or don't want to join, that's fine. Well, may God bless America. And I hope you stay alive.
That was a message from the President or one of his representatives. This concludes this activation of the emergency alert system.